the fuck, bitch? Do you? Woo! LoveLocsOracle. Yes. They gonna welcome themselves in. They gonna welcome themselves right on the fuck over here. We gonna cuss and all that. You don't like all that, then bye. Shit. I'm trying to figure out. People put you in these false marriages. They put you in these false contracts. They do all this stuff. Look, lights went out. They put you in all types of shit just so that they can mistreat you and abuse you and shit. And your family and everybody, and they all wondering why they going to jail and why all this shit happening. Because why the fuck was you even trying to do some shit like that? Still, my question is, I guess you were doing it for money? That's crazy to me. Ooh, had his cars facing the wrong way. He was doing it for money. That was a bright idea. Yeah, we'll have her marry all these people and be mistreated and abused and shit. Wondering why. Who? Wow. What goes around comes back to fuck around. You're not giving to nobody. Everybody said you was married to them, but why the fuck they ain't treat you right? Why the fuck are you going through what you going through? Everybody misused you and abused you and shit and said that they was with you and all this old shit, and then turn around and scapegoat you and make it look like, oh yeah, you was really the third party or whatever. But you did the shit to get some kind of goddamn money, and now you ain't getting the money. Now you want to act like I don't know who the fuck you is and some old shit. Like, then wondering why the fuck you goddamn sick and dying and all kinds of shit because you wasn't taking care of yourself, and you was hateful and you was jealous and you was envious and hurt and broken. Scorpio was over here balance, temperance. That's the motherfucking truth. All I know is I hope everybody can hear me. If you can't, shit, it'll just be one of them lies that'll be posted. And I'll be running my mouth the whole goddamn time. Everybody left me out in the cold. I can tell you that right now. The motherfucker think that I want a motherfucker talk to their ass after you did whatever the fuck you did. Motherfucker ain't see what the fuck I goddamn went through. Scorpio, they ain't see. They didn't see. People ain't nobody see me. Nobody saw it. I let people hang themselves. You want to keep trampling all over my heart and breaking it and doing this and doing that. And you know, heart ain't nothing but tissue. So it's kind of like one of them little squishy balls, just squeezing it all hard and poking it and stabbing it. But the motherfucker don't break or nothing. It just jiggle a little bit. You slap it around, throw it somewhere, pick it up. It's all dirty, nasty, but it's still a whole heart. Your heart's still full. Don't matter what you do to that motherfucking heart of yours, that shit still be the same way. It's been beat up, it's been scratched, it's been pushed around, all kinds of shit. Look at that. The Empress. Like, what you mean? It's like a jelly bean. You know them new little candies that they got, the little peel candies or whatever, and it's got the little jelly in there and all that. It's like that. See, what goes around comes back around. These people want all this shit for you, and only a little bit of that shit happened. Everything didn't happen. God was with you the whole time because you were still praying through all the shit that these people was trying to put you through. But he had to let certain shit happen because certain shit he heard what they were saying, and he had to let it happen. He ain't gonna give no battle to his weakest warrior. He gives his battles to the strongest ones. The ones he know that the armor done been bent up, scraped up, some of the jewels missing, all kinds of old shit like that. You done had to restore your motherfucking self. All kinds of goddamn shit. I'm sitting up under 3 palm tree branches in a light pole and a sign that says do not enter. So you know what direction to go in and what direction not to go in. But these people wanted to keep going around and round and round. They was going around and round 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 and round. They was going around and round in a goddamn circle. That's why the shit came right back to whoever the fuck started the shit in the first fucking place. Not you. You ain't start that shit. And you ain't gonna help nobody end it neither. They chose to do that goddamn shit. They chose to lie on you. They chose to put you in marriages and say that you had children that you ain't have and all kinds of old shit. Chose to be with the woman who was the copycat of you just to get some money. It was all for money. And then come to find out they ain't getting no motherfucking money. Seemed like nobody was. It was all a scam. It was all a test of loyalty, not love. Motherfucker can tell you they love you, but that don't mean that they loyal. That don't mean that they gonna fight for you when you ain't looking. Not when them people ain't looking, when your ass ain't looking. Cause when them people ain't looking, they gonna tell you something else. And when you ain't looking, what do you think, man, going with that? See, we're preparing ourselves to be in a long-term relationship. A lot of us wants to be in a long-term relationship, or we always have been in one. It doesn't matter. You will be in a long-term relationship, especially if that's something that you want. This person is wrapped around your finger. They could be trying to act like they're not. They could have said your second child died at a young age. This is that energy of Nefertiti. And either somebody's second child died at a young age or yours did. Just take it as it resonates. You're waiting on your husband. Exactly. You waiting on your person. Like, that's what you waiting for. You don't care about what these people got going on because they put you in false bullshit, and then now they want you to come in, and it's just like I said last night, they over there like, come on, and you like, nah, I'm good. Like, no, like, I don't want to come over there now. You lied, and then now you want me to come over there and join you just so you can prove whatever you said wasn't a lie? Hell no. Bitch, you crazy. You really done lost your mind. You must be thought that I didn't know that you did that. Welcome on in, Scorpio. Welcome to LoveLocsOracle. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the memberships if you want to. You ain't got to. Honestly, I don't give a damn what the fuck you do. Because I give a damn what the fuck I'm going to do, and I'm going to continue to do what the hell I'm going to do. It be new people that come on here, be old people that be on here, it be whatever it is. Hey, either you fuck with me or you don't. That's just how I feel. Cause I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no family. I ain't got nobody that's out here. So it's just really like me and y'all, and that's about the fuck it. That what you see is what you gonna damn get. If you want sprinkles, go find them sprinkles. I'm not saying that sprinkles don't taste good, but goddamn, and who do you know that just sits around and eat a whole bowl of sprinkles? Nobody. They mix it with ice cream or something, but I'm sorry, my favorite ice cream is butter pecan, baby. I'm old. I have an old soul. This person is in the ICU. Whoever you was in a long-term relationship with or going to be with, they in the ICU. Yeah, these people hurt you enough. Exactly. They hurt you for a long time, and they had been doing it while you was away and all this shit, and then lied about who your daddy was and your mama and your granny, and confirmations and signs and synchronicities and all kinds of shit, just pointing to these retarded ass motherfuckers. The shit just pointing to their ass because they kept going round and round and round and round and round, and you like, shit, what you want to do? Scrub the ground. Round and round we go. Round and round she goes. Hey, round and, I mean, goddamn, what do you want to do? You watching these motherfuckers as they go round and round and round. Oh, it's y'all that did this fuck ass shit. Now I see it. I'm just sitting over here on the platform just speaking about the shit. You mad at me because you trying to hurt me because I'm speaking about the shit. I ain't had no clue that you really did that shit. Then I see proof that you did the shit. I'm just like, well, I ain't asking nobody to goddamn do this for me and do that for me. I can do for my damn self. I'm grown. Just like anybody else on here, we grown. We can do for ourselves. Any Scorpio, you know. Yeah, it look like whatever it is, but don't be fooled. We supposed to look like whatever it is. God ain't look like $1 million and smelled good all the goddamn time. He was too busy helping people and minding his business and taking care of himself as he knew how to and how he grew up to. And still healed other people and took care of other people knowing he didn't have nothing. Come on now, be for real. Just like a dog. When they get abandoned somewhere, you see dogs. I ain't gonna lie to you, I seen a dog dead. It looked like the dog had crossed the street and somebody hit it and ran. I said, damn, they done hit the fuck out the dog, and the dog dead. And I done seen another dog. The dog looked like, he half dead but still alive. Something done ate up on him and stuff like that. When you watch them commercials about them dogs, even the commercials with Africa, what really pissed me off is when they do the ones in Africa. Cause I be like, bitch, if y'all don't go take y'all raggedy ass over there and go fucking feed them people and stop fucking playing. You talking about 29, fuck them damn 29 cents. Y'all always over there causing war and problems and shit like that, but you telling me you can't feed these people and give them their medicine that they need, man, please. They gonna lay me somewhere. They might gonna want to lay me somewhere. Cause when I was growing up with my grandmother, I was watching the KET news. I was watching national news. I wasn't watching no regular news stations. I was watching national shit. So yeah, I remember to this day when George Bush was sitting there in his goddamn office and doing what? He wasn't in his office. He was at the damn elementary school reading a damn book. And I remember his face when he was reading that book and that man came and whispered in his ear. It was on news because he was on the news reading the damn book. I would never forget that man's face when he heard them damn towers was going down. And all he could do was keep reading. You talking about the devil? The devil was coming out to play in 9/11. Oh, he did? Then why the fuck you think he went over there to go get Osama bin Laden? Why you think he went over there to go get the man? Because I don't know. It's like, we already got aliens and all kinds of other shit. We don't need no devils. We got plenty of them motherfuckers that we done threw in jail and every damn thing else. We don't need no devils. We don't need no devils. Not that kind of devil. The devil that come over there and kill goddamn people. I mean, kill millions of people. This is my second time talking about this and bringing this up. He killed millions of people. We talking about babies, children, aunties, cousins, mamas, and daddies, and every damn thing else. Everybody died that day in that tower. Even the people that went in to save them. So yes, we do have bad cops and we do have bad firefighters, and you know, it's always a good cop versus bad cop. That's that supernatural shit. The devil always fighting the damn angel knowing he gonna lose anyway. We sitting around here, we earth angels, Scorpio, and they lose every time. Coming for us. For one, it's too many of us. It's like talking about I'm finna go over there and fight the man in Korea. Man, you might as well just have a seat. Sit down. Ain't no need to go talk to him, say nothing to him about nothing. Because he probably said something in Korean and wanted to lay your ass out for real. Whatever he said. No. That's one place that we know in North, South Korea, whatever he run. That's one place we know they don't go over there and play with that man. They don't go talk to that man about nothing. They know who to play with and who not to fucking play with. I can tell you that much. Your hometown, they full of devils. Somebody has passed away and you gonna be crying when you hear about this person that has passed away. This is why this person in the ICU. Because of these people that are devils. They could have killed this man, or they could have kept this from you that they did this. Whatever it was, you could have found out in a different way. You might not even want to go there when they tell you. Ain't shit for motherfuckers to talk about. I've been telling people that shit too, bro. Ain't nothing for us to talk about at all. Then when you bring children into it and then all this, I don't want you to be in love, so we gonna go take him out, then do frying, and all this old shit on you. Be like, bro, listen, what the fuck are you doing? And why is you doing all that? I know you ain't doing all this shit for no money. No money? You want some money. That's what you want. It's some money. I know me, I ain't going back no motherfucking well. After you tell me whatever the hell you did to a person, I don't even want to talk to nobody. I probably wouldn't even want to go to the funeral. I ain't even gonna lie to you. No. Cause y'all doing way too much. I know y'all, man, come on, bro. These people are really, really hurt. It's in reverse. Either they ain't hurt or they really hurt by the fact that they hurt you. There's some people that don't care that they did this. Well, you didn't care about your own life. That ain't got nothing to do with Scorpio. Scorpio cared about their life enough to move the fuck on and move the hell around. Because you saw what was coming. You saw what they was trying to do. I don't know. Maybe they do think that this is going to hurt you or something like that. I don't think it might not. Yeah, they only got to blame themselves because they said that they told this person that you wasn't enough for them, but they insisted on killing this person though. Hungry hippos that ain't so motherfucking hungry no more. Everybody knows you innocent. Wow. So they tried to blame you for killing this person or hurting this person or doing something to this person. Your person. They did this because they was religious and you're spiritual. And they tried to make you religious, child. Go on with that. You don't even believe that there's a female, that God is a woman. And God could be a man. God could be whoever the fuck he goddamn please to damn be. He could be your ass if he want to somebody to speak the damn truth. What the fuck you mean? I don't mean to cuss so much, but I'm just saying. He could be whoever he want. They took you through hell, now they finna go through motherfucking hell for this shit while they trying to sit here and act like, nah, I ain't hurting. Yeah, you finna be hurting. Because also, while you did whatever you did and people are figuring out what the fuck you did to an innocent person, they not gonna help you at all wherever you sitting at, in that cell or in that grave. They probably ain't gonna come visit it. They ain't gonna come see you. They ain't gonna put no money on no books. They ain't gonna put no flowers at your grave. They ain't gonna give a fuck once you're gone. Ain't that how it happened anyway? That's what they wanted for you anyway, damn Scorpio. They wanted you to be gone and people not to even put shit on your grave, not to give a goddamn no flower. And your ass been over here smoking on the flower, so you just trying to figure it out. Why they so worried about if you smoking flower, which is weed, if you smoking ganja, or if you smoking a vape, or if you're drinking wine, or what you're sipping and all this old shit, and what you're eating and all this old, man, come on now. You ain't bad, so why the fuck are you worried? The fuck? You worried about if a motherfucker went to a sex store to go buy a vibrator? Show the fuck did. Who the fuck are you to tell somebody who they need to be? Oh, I should go lay with somebody instead and let somebody give me something that's lethal to my damn soul and mind and body and spirit. Oh yeah, that was a light bulb moment for they dumbass to know that you ain't doing no dumb shit like that. I ain't finna go lay with some fucking body just so I can get a glass of wine. Bitch, please. When I lived in motherfucking Kentucky, I can tell you this right now. When a bitch came over my house, I most likely already had what the fuck I needed. You just brought some extra. A lot of the times when I was in the house and smoking my own shot and drinking a glass of wine and cooking me a fat ass meal. I didn't see nobody come over my shit to do shit with me or nothing. So yeah, everybody who left me in the dirt and in the dust and all that old shit, I don't even want you around me. I don't even want you to know where I'm at. I don't want you to talk to me. I don't want you to say shit to me. Y'all thought it was funny and it was jokes and it's games and yeah, woo, why, and all that shit. Man, I don't even give a fuck about a relationship, no marriage, no none of that shit. Child fucking please. Yeah, I turned the lights out on that shit. That shit dead. You want to try to force me to be with some damn body, bitch, when I wanted your ass, you ain't want me. So now all of a sudden, I'm just doing cigarette. Well, you're putting on a show. And then they follow you around and then tell people to say that you're homeless, you're stinking and all this shit and you're doing this and all that shit. That's why the lights go out. Because you like, bitch, I'm chilling in the dark. You had a bright idea from across the motherfucking street because you thought that you had facts on some fucking body. And I ain't got no problem with telling anybody my situation about any motherfucking thing. But I can tell you one damn thing, all that talking and shit, I don't do all that. When I'm comfortable with somebody, yeah, I'll be comfortable enough with you to tell you my personal business. Now, if you take it as far to go tell somebody else, that's on you. Just like it's going to be on me if I take it as far. But listen to me, I care about people so goddamn much. I may have a close friend and another friend of mine and we mutual and somebody going through something and I go to the other close friend and I be like, hey, da going through this, I don't know what to do. They invitate, okay, let's go check on them. But we ain't going to say, hey, we were discussing because we don't want to make this person feel any kind of way like we ganging up on them. But see, the other motherfucker will sit there and goddamn think that, oh, somebody telling my business and you just like everybody else. No, when people really fuck with you, they'll come and see about you and see who the fuck you is and what you got going on. You cool, you straight. You ain't see nobody else do that shit, but you was worried about if everybody else, and I'm speaking on a certain situation where I had a friend and I had a cousin that was going through something, and I had a friend that I went to, and we all was mutual. And then what I described to you is exactly what happened. And that motherfucker, my damn cousin, tried to play like I was everybody else. And I was just trying to sit there and goddamn hurt and harm her like I did something to her or whatever. But me and that friend of mine went to come and check on your bitch ass. We pulled up at your house. What is you talking about? We ain't see none of them people that was running a fucking mouth coming to pull up at your shit. So a bitch can never tell me anything about some motherfucking loyalty and being a good ass friend. Nobody was sitting around. There was a serious situation that went on, and nobody was sitting around. I didn't think that shit was funny. I thought it was funny by the way that she told the story and what the motherfucker did, but I ain't getting into all that now. Because that same damn cousin, I had to square up with her and go on her shit. You think I feel good about that? Because then after that, I had family members that was calling my phone while I'm at fucking work, talking about y'all was in that fist fight, like that shit funny. That shit wasn't motherfucking funny, bitch. And it wasn't funny when a motherfucker put my life and my child's life in fucking danger when I had to go to court with old pussy asshole because she act like she a fucking man and you still getting fucked by niggas and you was fucking the neighbor upstairs, and I knew a whole lot of motherfucking shit. My mouth and the truth that I know about people, they need to leave me the fuck alone. That's why I don't fuck with nobody. My intuition is just too much. And I can tell you about a nigga if I just met him 20 minutes, just by a slap ass conversation that he fucking give me. I can tell if he ain't interested. I can tell if he married and got some children. I can tell if he already got somebody else. I can tell what kind of women he likes to be around. I can tell what kind of person he is. It's the whole nine. It's the way you present yourself. Well, your first impression is always your last impression that somebody ever gonna have on you. A lot of people's impression on me be like, oh, she's a hoe, she used to be a stripper and all this old shit. Bitch, I ain't never stripped. I ain't never did no drugs. And when I say drugs, I mean hard drugs. I got family members, yeah, they did that shit. But come to find out, half the motherfuckers, they ain't even no family members because they steal or hide inheritances and all this shit because I don't want you to be doing better than me and all this shit and all that old dumbass shit. Old po ass bitches. I don't like that shit. Because we fucking with a Scorpio, we all gonna motherfucking eat. If we fuck with you and we love you and shit, we all gonna fucking eat. You made sure when you had your little piece of whatever you had, you made sure Scorpio ain't had shit, and a motherfucker made sure me and my baby ain't have shit neither. So why the fuck do I give a fuck about what people is going through? You put me through some shit. You even put, at this point, shit, you put my child through more than any damn thing than you put me through anything. I'm an adult. I'm grown. I better know how to handle myself. But to go against your own child for money and sacrifices and all this old shit, man, you weird as fuck. Weird. Ain't no strength in that. Ain't no real nigga in that shit. You po as hell and you like to take from your children. Listen, Scorpio. This the hell that I'm talking about, that these people finna go through for the shit that they put you through, and you ain't do shit to these motherfuckers. Now they running around in a circle trying to get you. Come back, please, help. And you just like, bitch, I'm not helping you do a motherfucking thing. Cause you was better, you was popular, you had all the friends and the family and all that shit. And a bitch was trying to act like motherfucking Scorpio or me was just chilling in the house and acting like I was too good at shoo for everybody. Bitch, I was in the house taking care of my child, knowing I had to get up the next day. And all a nigga wanted to do was come over my shit and motherfucking fuck. But he wasn't helping me pay a fucking bill, and you had a problem with that shit, man? Bitch, get the fuck out of here. And you want me to be a fucking prostitute? You want me to lose my job so then I can show up as this prostitute? Somebody that I ain't fucking is. And never was when you first met me. What I was doing, working. I wasn't working my ass and my pussy, bitch. I was working at a job, a 9 to 5. That's what the fuck I got a resume for. So when people talk about hell, yeah, hell is very well angry, very well deceptive, very well dark. And it's very well misunderstood half the fucking time. And people always wondering why you always cussing and all this old stuff. Like, who are you? People swear up and down they know what the heck Scorpio done been through. You don't know nothing. All you see is it looks shiny and glimmering and glam. You don't know what the fuck we had to goddamn go through. Yeah. Excuse me. Confirmation. You're so powerful. Philippians 4:13 taught you, I can do all things through him that strengthens me. You found your strength in God. You ain't find your strength in trying to go fuck over people's lives and fake like you was somebody else and to get other people so you can. I ain't even made to tarot cards yet. Rock crystals. Nothing is funny about their lies that they told about you. That's why they going through the hell that they going through now, because you're powerful, way more powerful than them. You always been. That's why it took a whole bunch of them to come up against you. And then they did stupid shit. They revealed who the fuck they really was. Somebody is in the hospital. This person knows now that they are not better than you because they ain't go through none of the shit that you went through. They just want the picture that they zoomed in on, that part of your life that they see coming. But why you ain't back up a little bit? Back up some more like you in a motherfucking art gallery, bitch. So you can see this whole shit. This ain't what the fuck you thought it was. This ain't how that fucking happened. Motherfucking mad because you talking about the shit that they did to you when you was 15, when you was 16, when you was 30, when you was 25, when your child was 4, when your child was a baby. You know how long people been trying to say that my child gonna be ending up having a baby by the time she 12 and 16 and all this old nasty ass shit, you old pedophilia ass bitch. What the fuck wrong with you? Who the fuck wishes that shit on an 11-year-old child? At the age of motherfucking 8, you talking about you need to have a conversation about birds and the bees with an 8-year-old child. Bitch, I'll slap your motherfucking guy. Ooh. My goddamn mama wanted to talk about that shit with my 7, 8-year-old child. Who ain't doing nothing but being a kid. Then I had a baby daddy at the age of 4 years old, you talking about a 4-year-old is chasing after little boys and shit. What the fuck wrong with you, nasty bitch? You talking about I went off on a motherfucker. And you mad at me because I ain't gonna sit here and be like, yeah, no. If you was around me, motherfucker, and if you was close enough, yeah, I probably would have swung on my baby daddy that night. But I had to focus on her because she was 4 at the time, and she, she trying to jump into the street. I had to go back around there. Get her. Mind you, the place we used to live at, we lived there for 5 years. So why would she not recognize the little kids or the little boys that was out there? Because all the kids used to come out, and it was a big old field. Like in the project, they had the big old field, and all the kids just come out to the field and everybody play. And all the parents sit on the back porch. Bitch, go on with that nasty shit. These people scared because they going to jail. Yeah, the fuck you are. Because you're nasty, bitch. If it ain't physical jail, it's spiritual. With a lifestyle. Somebody going to a psych ward instead of an actual jail. Because they losing their mind. What they want it to fuck for you. They got a thing for you that they can't let go. Whoever your person is, these people spooked as hell. Because it's like everything you done spoke about is everything that's happening to these people. They broke this. They shattered it to pieces. Like to the point where they're saying, where they say you can't build nothing off of dead soil. The soil so dead, it smell like death. And then the soil so dead to the point there ain't nothing that can be grown on this soil. You have to rebuild somewhere else. You ain't got no choice. Divine authority that's being restored that has been broken. Exactly. Sunrise. Yeah, they told nothing but lies. Lies, 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 lies. See, karmic relationships broke you. You got magical spiritual knowledge. It's time for your journey to begin. And they lied about somebody's death. So this person was that you was in a long-term relationship with, this person was in the ICU and nobody told you that this person had died. And they think that they know your pain. No, they don't. They don't. They don't, because nobody told you. And all the other people that they tried to get to come up against you, those people are like, well, damn, I thought you knew. You ain't know nothing. Your family, they was wanted to keep stealing. But your person, he doesn't watch you anymore because of whatever this death is. Look how the lights done went out. I gotta turn the car on so y'all can see me. There's a Gemini that wasn't talking to their higher self because they ain't got no power over you. And you're not rushing into these games that these people are playing. Your second child didn't pass away. Or somebody's second child did. You have the keys. Isis. He knows you're a freak. You're not their target. This bond will last forever. Your dreams are going to be becoming reality. They have no reason to be mad, but they be mad. They really what's going on is what's going back around towards them. Whatever they did to you is going right back around towards them. Kingship is in reverse. These people don't have any authority. They don't have no authority at all. 1414, vision and leadership, structure and stability. Trusting in your inner wisdom, then building something real from it. And you don't have any STDs. They tried to say that you had STDs. You don't have any STDs. You was always a faithful lover or a faithful friend, a loyal friend. You will be famous for your power. Because a lot of these people are going down, and these people are not getting out for what they have done. And people know who you really are now. That's why it's coming back around to them. You are showing them how it's done. That's why whatever is going on it's going back to them. Because it's really like it's their turn. I mean, whatever they did, it's on them. You were never gonna go down for what these people were trying to say that you were doing, because you wasn't doing whatever you were doing. You wasn't doing whatever they said that you were doing. They didn't want to believe that you was a reincarnation of Isis. They didn't want to believe that. But they was in Two of Swords anyway. They were spiritually blind. They couldn't see that no way. These people was trying to play like they was independent and they was living that good life, and they was not. They was frauds. And they were false. They were fraudulent. They weren't being them true selves. The tower is falling down about this death, this ending. It's over. There's no coming back to this. The tower is in reverse. Death is in reverse. Also, you didn't die, and the tower is in reverse, and everything around them is coming down. And you, Queen of Cups, you're over here sleeping peacefully and all curled up. The world sees this. The world sees exactly what is going on, and it's coming out sideways. Because whatever the world sees is like it's starting to come out in reverse. Their false identity, their mask, or whatever they were doing is coming down. Yeah, it's coming down because now they have to be realistic. They have to be real about their life choices, because whatever their life choice was is that they lied about somebody's death, and they could have also lied and said that you died too as well. This all has something to do with money. They just wanted to make themselves look like they had it all together. Yeah, they betrayed someone, so they have to be realistic about this death. This death really happened. That this person life, they're gone. The Five of Cups, it's like it's over. Yeah, they was being greedy and breadcrumbing. They was stealing. That's why the tower is coming down on these people, because they could have did this to an innocent person, or they tried to use your innocence, or how babyface you look, or whatever the case may be, and that didn't work. They did this so that they can cover up somebody's death. The star. The world can also see you as this star. Or the world knows about this Aquarius. They have to be realistic, because also the authorities are here too. There could be a Libra 1020 here. This person has to be realistic about this as well, because these people can't blame you. They did this because you was attractive and that you looked good. They was just trying to be hateful and jealous. Yeah, that's why all this chaos is going on, because of this Ten of Swords, this death of this person. And you see how this tower is falling around these people. You see how the tower is not touching you. Also, this death could have also brought you a lot of independence, or them saying that they wanted to bring a death to your independence. You're getting that 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this isn't a secret. Everybody sees it. It's not a secret. The world knows about this. The world knows how you're being independent and how these people are going down because of all of these lies and red flags that they were sending with these illusions, because it didn't work. They have to be realistic. There's a King of Cups here who's in reverse. Somebody who doesn't love themselves. Somebody who could be overly sexual. And they also could be sick. And they thought that they was going to be enticing you, but you're being protected from this person. They thought that they was going to lay with you or something like that. Yeah, this 10 of Swords. They was trying to send people to come and attack you about somebody's death. And you ain't got nothing to do with this death. You ain't got nothing to do with this death. You weren't there, and it's gonna hurt you. Now that they know that you're innocent, they also know that it's gonna hurt you for you to know who this person is that passed away. Yeah, this was a very foolish leap of faith that they took, or you had to take a leap of faith as a seer because you seen what these people were doing. Yeah, there's a King of Cups. There's somebody who does not love themselves. The justice system also knows that these people were trying to use, because you looked at young or whatever the case may be, that you were a child, and you're not a damn child. You're actually a grown-ass woman. What card was that? Yeah, they thought they was going to trap you, and the trap did not work. Damn, that's a lot. So it says that they was trying to scare you, trying to scare the star, but you know these people's secrets. You know what these people really do behind the scene and how they really be acting. And it's not a secret. And everybody probably has also heard you speak upon what these people do behind the scenes. They also know that you spoke upon what was going to happen to these people if they did this. There's a Queen of Pentacles here who could be a Virgo who was trying to block you, but it was a red flag. False reports, false notifications, false. They was telling false shit, and the lies did not goddamn work. So they could be getting met with the police. Also, there's a Hierophant or there's a Taurus. People are coming up against this Taurus. So this could be a Virgo or a Taurus, or people are coming up against this Virgo and this Taurus. They're attacking these people, and it's a lot of chaos, a lot of drama, a lot of gun violence, a lot of problems, because they was trying to say that you was in a Two of Cups relationship with them and being a third party in a relationship, and you was not. There's nothing. There's other people that's been there, but it wasn't you. You weren't there. That's also why people know that you are innocent. You weren't there. You weren't in these relationships while these people were in relationships, because you weren't there. There's a Queen of Wands here. They could have been trying to say that you was a Queen of Wands in reverse, or there's a Queen of Wands in reverse who was lying and saying that you was in this third party with this person, and now they master slipping. They slipping, they falling, and they can't get up. I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. Yeah. Somebody could be running and they're getting shot down as they running. Somebody's getting shot in their back as they run. Also, somebody could be dreaming this. They could be having dreams about them running and getting shot, kind of like Snoop Dogg when he was in Baby Boy. Yeah, this person was a liar. It was trying to lie and cheat their way, but that didn't work. There's a King of Pentacles here who was being a devil. Their lies, their cheats, and being deceptive didn't work at all. It didn't work on you. Yeah, these people collaborated. These couples, it could have been a couple a couple that was collaborating, that was working in a group, also a Hierophant group. Yeah, this person was a devil. Could have been collaborating with a Capricorn. Yeah, to do this, to try to get this money to be stable, to be, you know, they wanted to be stable and then leave you out in the cold and for you not to have anything. And they also see that you're not burdened by the fact that they all going through this. Like, you chilling and minding your business. You just chilling. Because you know that this shit was a fishy offer. You knew there was something in the water and you didn't take their offer. You didn't want whatever they was offering. Yeah, because you was too busy loving on yourself. You didn't want what the fuck these people was giving or trying to give you. They wanted to chase you down and go round and round in a goddamn circle. Yeah, that's why people turn their backs on them and they got to sit their ass down somewhere. But the Three of Swords in reverse, they're going through hella problems. Judgment is here in reverse. Goodness gracious. They wanted to call judgment on you, but you too busy loving on yourself. So you call judgment on their ass. But judgment is in reverse. You're not under judgment. You ain't did nothing. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. You ain't did nothing, so why would you be under judgment? You're loving on yourself. They wanted you to be under judgment because you're loving on yourself, and the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. And also, you're the Queen of Cups. You're loving, caring, and kind. You know, you're a mother. And also, you sleep cozy at night. You be chilling. Yeah, these people thought that they was gonna steal from you. No, they're not. They tried to play on your heartstrings. No, you're the true magician. There's a King of Swords here who was trying to play with you because of your creativity, but this person is actually spiritually blind. They don't even see that these people were celebrating with somebody that actually didn't love them. They didn't see that this person was actually betraying them. The Two of Pentacles also is in the upright, so it's kind of like they wanted you to be juggling and stuff, but the whole time they being betrayed. They being betrayed by the people that they believe that is for them. The people that they believe is for them, Scorpio, ain't for them. You have a connection with somebody, there's somebody that's on the other side. Or you could just be connected to source when it comes down to your money. You could be talking to God about, manifesting what it is, shopping, paying attention to the energies that are around you, because also you're being guided. So again, paying attention to signs and synchronicities, and there could be a baby coming your way. Somebody wants to communicate about a baby or a child or something. Reaching your goals, moving mountains, pursuing your true wealth. So yeah, tapping into that wallet, tapping into your source, whatever your source is when it comes down to your wealth. Yes, you're definitely being rewarded. These people can also be rewarding you for solving a crime. No lie. I feel like these people want to recruit you. Flying. But it's also because you soared, or you didn't let nothing stand in your way, so you seen a bigger point of view, so you left whatever it is. You're expressing your true feelings and you ain't letting that stop you because you rose above and you reaching your goals. You're not worried about that. You standing in your truth is what's helping you. And also it's helping you reveal your secret power, which is how to pursue money. These people want to follow you around and shit. I be saying to myself when these people be following me around and stuff, I be saying to myself, I hope your motherfucking ass out there getting some money instead of following me around. I hope you went and got some money. I hope you doing what you supposed to be doing. You better have some ambition. You're being rewarded for your ambition. Also, school. So, you could be going back to school, or you just examining your beliefs. Your angels are helping you do this as well. So helping tap into your higher self. So it's like you have your wings. These people thought you had failed from grace, or you was going through karma or some shit. You weren't going through shit. You know why you weren't going through nothing? You was floating. You wasn't. You was able to take off and leave whenever you wanted to. You wasn't bound or trapped to any of this shit that these people was trying to keep you tapped into. Yeah, that's also what somebody could be telepathically communicating to you. You could be talking to this person back and forth. There's a child here. Also, they could be telling you to, give yourself permission to play and be yourself. Enjoy who you are. You don't have to, you probably done already went through the spiritual marriages and stuff like that. So it's like, at this time, give yourself permission to play. Focus on you. Find out who you are. Yeah, look, discovering who you are with your true source of money. This is giving you an aha moment because you have the keys. You have the keys. You're able to move forward. You're able to go ahead and do what you need to do. And also your spiritual authority, your spiritual ranking. Like nothing is stopping you now. Go ahead and take that bite out of life is what this person could be saying. Somebody could definitely be in a cemetery. They could be passed over. But you can't build nothing off of dead soil. So you have to find a different avenue to discover your true source of power. It could be money. It could be anything. Let me make sure that these people really wanted to collaborate in whatever group that they tried to come up against you about to ruin your stability and then try to create this illusion like you always needed these people. That shit was a lie. They did this shit because they wanted some money. And then they thought that they was leaving you out in the Five of Pentacles. And no. Somebody wanted to be a copycat of you. Could have been a Queen of Pentacles. And you're an Empress. Wow. That's moving forward. Ain't nothing but the truth. This person was trying to make it seem like that you wasn't the Empress. And you are the Empress. You could be somebody's baby mother. Or you're the mother of somebody's child. These people wanted to leave you juggling and break your heart. This King of Swords, he wanted you to be out there juggling and wanted your heart to be broken. So did this King of Cups. But now, this King of Swords and the King of Cups, people are fighting because of this. These people wanted to leave you out in the cold. And they was attacking you while you was, just doing what you needed to do and fending for yourself. They was harassing you. But they're the cause of the reasoning why. They wanted to offer you Page of Cups while you had two Pentacles in your hand. And then they wanted to take off with two Pentacles and then leave you with nothing type shit. Like what? Temptations. My girl. Talking about my girl. My girl. Ooh. Yeah. My girl that they wanted to sacrifice. They wanted to sacrifice you. And temptation, some type of sexual urges and shit like that. They wanted to have sex and then I guess get you pregnant and then kill you. Like what the fuck? But you was like, bye-bye. Like, bye, bitch. You crazy as hell. Fuck wrong with you? You sailed off to your traditions or being traditional, being spiritual, doing whatever you wanted to do as a traditional person. They wanted you to be in this tradition of be with a man and then be pregnant and have all my children and all this old crazy ass shit. And you like, bitch, please. You sound retarded as hell. Does that even sound good coming out your mouth? I know it don't. You showing up as ambitious as it's gonna get. Can't even say that yet. You gonna get as ambitious as it's gonna get. Okay, and you look good while you're doing it. Some of y'all could have fire in your chart, or somebody was tempted to be with a Queen of Wands, and You sailed away from this person. Traditions also could be a Taurus, or this could be a commitment or a relationship. Yeah, these people collaborated to do this shit. Yeah, they did this. They wanted to sacrifice you, or they sacrificed a child, and then they celebrated this, and you moved on. And you like this. You like, I'm Isis. Let me tell you something. These people thought that they sacrificed your son. No, they didn't. Isis hid from her own brother because he wanted to kill her. Well, she feared that he wanted to kill her son. He was in danger. And the first time that he got sick is when he got bit by a snake. He was poisoned and she had to heal him. He got bit. But she hid in these kind of like in shrubs and bushes, in trees, in the mountains, somewhere in Neverland. Somewhere where it was very not, it was, I want to say the word secluded, where it wasn't like a lot of traffic, a lot of people, everybody could see you. Like, no, like you would have to travel good 13 miles, which is about some places 20 minutes away, some places 14 minutes away. That's like 7 miles. You got to travel. Some people live further, they live off in country road. Like if we were speaking today, but no, she hid to keep her son safe. And so when he got old enough, he was able to take the throne back from his uncle. He had to defeat him. What's that movie called? The Gods of Egypt. That's Isis and Horus and Osiris and Seth. And if you remember in that movie, Seth took one of Horus's eyes out. And he could only find the right one. It was a human that found it for him. I don't know, for some of y'all, your child, if you are pregnant, maybe you've heard from a doctor that they've told you that your child's eye is, the left eye is closed, or your child is going to be born with that deficiency where the eye rolls in the back of the head, kind of like Fetty Wap type of thing. They thought they sacrificed this child, so they celebrated this. I'm going to move forward because we always be on here so long, and it's only because I don't make too many regular videos like that. It seems like y'all rather see me on here than y'all would rather see a video anyway. So, the Seven of Pentacles. Confirmation, you took what you had. And these people are in their thoughts about this tradition and how they was trying to make you be religious and not spiritual. They was trying to convert you into something that you weren't. You're very wise. You have an old soul. You definitely have fire in your chart. It could be in your sun, moon, or rising. See, you're protected from these people that was trying to tempt you and send all these temptations, have sex with you, and do all this other shit. I feel like they wanted to spiritually rape this child in the womb. Yeah, they wanted to trap you, but it's like you laying on the ground, but you ain't trapped. That's why you was able to move on. Because if you not trapped, just because you having a child with somebody does not goddamn mean that you supposed to stay. And that could be that fire in you too. You like, nigga, play. Yeah. This is something that you love to do. You can also have Libra in your chart, or you have Taurus in your chart. Scorpio, you definitely, this is something that you love to do, or you love to guide other people, be spiritual for other people. Whatever it is, these people are very well hollow because they thought they had a victory over you, and the world sees that they didn't. The veil has been lifted off of this. There was no victory in this. Transformation. You there could be a fire sign that's transitioning, because earlier when I was talking about with the other cars with the fire sign, talking about somebody getting shot in their back as they running, somebody is passing over. Yeah, this could be somebody in your family, or something to do with a house and children and all kinds of stuff. The Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, these people wanted wish fulfillment, but they weren't even drinking from the cup that said wish fulfillment in it. The Four of Pentacles, yeah, you took the little that you had. You took what you had and you left. And you're not returning. You're not going back. These people is trying to block you because they stuck. They in their thoughts. They don't understand why you don't want to come back, or why you don't want to be around, or why, you taking a different avenue on life. You, like I said, you looking over there across the water like, shit, bitch, I'm ready to go over there. Put me on the island. You like that? I'm finna move on. That movement that you making, that's what Isis did. She moved on. She couldn't build off of the dead soil. Once he was gone, it was just like, there's nothing I can rebuild from. It's dead. It's definitely dead. Like, you had to move on. And you still showing up as Isis. You showing up as somebody's wife. And you probably was with somebody for so long to the point that it's just like you don't want to be married. You know, Athena wasn't married. Hawthorne wasn't married. Hathor, I think that was her name. Hathor. She wasn't married neither. She was showing how to be independent. That's what you showing these people, how to be independent. Yeah. You grew a lot of wisdom from this marriage, that, or somebody is in an unhappy marriage with somebody. Or this person was trying to say they was married to you, or you was married to them, one or the other, and that wasn't true. Yeah, they was coming in all young-minded and ready to mangle and all this old shit, and you just like, girl, go on with this shit. Like, you stupid as hell. Like, you ain't giving to nobody. You ain't got shit to give to nobody. They didn't give you nothing when they had whatever they had, child. We all would have ate if it was me, but since no, you wanted Scorpio to be in the Five of Pentacles, so guess what? I'm gonna have me a different outlook on life. I'm looking up in the sky at all the damn pentacles, which is in fat ass clouds I be goddamn seeing. They look like knights and horses and dragons and towers and shit. London Bridge falling down up that bitch, rainbows up there. Finna go find hopefully don't run into the hood trying to get the leprechaun. And mind you, that's also that too. The leprechaun in the hood done dropped some gold, and the leprechaun running around there killing and getting everybody and sitting everybody the fuck down because he done told these people, that's me gold, and give me my shit. He ain't say it like that, but that's what he was saying, give me my shit. You know what the fuck gonna happen to you. They thought he was playing. No, he wasn't. He wasn't playing. He killed every single last one of the motherfuckers if they kept holding on to his money, to what belonged to him. Me God. Give me God. So somebody's spirit is definitely haunting these people. This death that they was trying to keep hidden and lie about and all that shit, that they got to deal with it now. They got to deal with the consequences of this person's death. You don't. The whole world sees how these people celebrated when they had the victory. Now they see how hollow they are on the inside and how hateful, and how they kept looking back to see if he was coming. They kept looking back to see if you coming. The whole time you looking up there and they all bundled up and yeah. She coming? Yeah. Whole time you walking right behind their ass looking. Damn, look at that rainbow up there. Look at that cloud. What does that look like? The hell? That's what the world see. That's what balance is here. You're an earth angel, like I said. You 5 of Cups, these people. You 5 of Cups, this Queen of Pentacles and this King of Pentacles. Probably an Aquarius too. Or you 5 of Cups, this couple, and you're a star and being independent on your own. There's a King of Cups here who wanted some kind of money, success, but he was telling lies on you, and you're an Empress. King of Wands. Love, family. You're an Empress, and this King of Wands, we're talking about your home life, your family, your children, and all kinds of shit. Your sex life and every damn thing. Had people coming, trying to get people, wishing that people would come up against you. It was an illusion. It wasn't being realistic. That shit wasn't never going to happen. Strength. Moon. A Leo was keeping secrets from this King of Wands, or this King of Wands is a Leo. People are fighting this person because you're actually somebody's wife, or you're a Queen of Cups. And they wanted to keep you blind, but you heard everything they said. They thought they had your hands binded and shit. They didn't tie no rope around this these 2 swords. They just placed them in your hand, so that when you got ready to try to move your hands, you would cut your own neck off. So they wanted you to commit suicide. They wanted you to kill yourself. Because this devil, this person, she gonna die. Yeah, we got it now. Then they went to go celebrate and drunk and got high and all kinds of old shit. That's the fucking truth. You very well guarded to these people. That's why the hell you moved on, because they tried to sacrifice you and put. If y'all ever watched the House of Dragons, when they would do when the woman didn't want to have when the king's wife was having sex with the knight, but she was keeping the secret from what used to be her friend, who ended up marrying her daddy. Some crazy shit on there now. But she actually drunk a cup, some poison, drunk some poison so she could have a miscarriage. Mm. Either they poison you, or they had you drink something, or wanted you to drink something so that you can have a miscarriage. Mm-hmm. They put something in your drink. They sure did. And that's what the hell being exposed as well with the sun. It's all out there for everybody to see. You're a wounded warrior. And these people are liars. They cheat and they're deceptive. They're frauds. And they were celebrating. And again, you're Isis. Isis, if we respect these terms, I would really say I would compare Isis's pregnancy to a cryptic pregnancy, meaning that her pregnancy was hidden from her for this particular reason, for the deceptiveness that these people cause that was going on. That's the reason why. And she was in danger, or she knew her son was in danger, because Seth, her brother, was trying to make her bow down to his power, and she was not for that. Even in the gods of Egypt, she wasn't for that. She wasn't doing it. She wasn't bowing to these people. You got two gods behind you. You got, this is Horus, and you got Osiris. You got your son and your husband behind you. Two powerful people. That's why you able to love on yourself. And these people can't sleep at night because they thought that they broke your heart and came in between. No, you're a spiritualist. You're a tarot reader. You're a tarot. You're a tarot. You're a Tyra. Yeah, you're a spiritualist. That's why the hell you ignoring these people, because you knew the whole time that they was stealing from you. It was Six of Pentacles in you. While you was giving to them, they was stealing from you and taking from you. They wanted your power and your inheritance. Now they burdened by their stability and whatever the hell is going on with them. They don't know what to do now. Everything falling for their ass now. The children, they can't afford whatever the clothes is for the children this year for school. The whole nine, god damn it. Because they wanted this damn fortune. And they was goddamn being a damn copycat and coming in very fierce with this shit because they wanted to be in a Two of Cups relationship, Two and Ten of Cups, family. You call judgment on all these goddamn people. Judgment over this King of Swords. This could be an authority figure that worked for the justice system that sees how these people collaborated and watched as these people did this shit. He seen what you was doing, but he let it whatever happened. He let you do whatever you was gonna do. He told people not to bother you because you ain't doing nothing. And went to go watch these people as they collaborated together. And you was out here juggling and doing whatever you need to do to balance yourself out. And you walked away from these people because they Ten of Swords you. They was attacking you. And they watched as these people attacked you. They watched as this Queen of Swords was trying to attack you because you was being creative and you was successful in whatever you was creating. And they was attacking you for it because you're a tarot reader. The King of Pentacles wanted some kind of success. Or these people, it's because these people ain't got no money and they broke now. And then they was trying to attack you to get some more money. You're an Empress. And they wanted you to not have some type of success or financial gain. And you're an Empress. You're abundant by yourself. You're Nine of Yeah, the Nine of Cups. I keep saying the Nine of Pentacles, so you independent, like I freaking said. No. Ooh, Lord, excuse me. Now they talking about, I was just playing. We were just playing. We were just playing. She was just playing. We were just playing. Who said that? Somebody said that shit in the movie. Oh, you remember when on Friday when Chris Tucker would he kept telling that little boy, he said, stop knocking over these goddamn trash cans. He said, when I catch your ass, I'm gonna whoop your ass like your, what he say? I'm whoop your ass like your mama or your daddy was supposed to, or something he said. And when he caught his motherfucking ass that good ass night, he chased his ass down, snatched his ass off that bike. Chris Tucker was running down the street pulling the belt out his goddamn pants. And he clacked that damn belt. He did like that and whop, whop, whop. He was tearing that little boy ass up. Somebody getting their ass tore up. And that wasn't that the same night they was running. So somebody was getting shot at. And they ended up catching that little boy down the street, the little badass little boy who whooped his ass with the belt. They gotta move. Somebody getting their ass whooped, period. Like, somebody could be in a house or something that belonged to you, and people done rolled up at this motherfucking house. And goddamn, because they act like they don't want to move or get out of this home, and these people gonna come to their house and they gonna whoop their ass outside of the house. Somebody even whooped somebody's son, like I said, with the bike shit, because he's a badass little boy. Your kingdom doesn't chase visitors, it welcomes them. So these visitors, they want you chasing, bitch. No, you're welcome. Hey. See, your purpose can't be copied. They trying to copy your purpose, and it's like they're not you. And you're not them. You don't want to be them. I don't want to be you. Restoration. Restore. They need to be restored. They want to be restored. There is no restoring what is dead. Can't restore what's been dead. There's no coming back from that. There's no coming back from all the deaths that they cause just for money. You create without fear. They mad because they in the house with a broke nigga. Well, this is not ending well for nobody. None of these people. You welcome peace in every area of your life. Your voice creates impact. You create. You're not competing because you're healing. They tried to say you was lame. You're not lame because you're honoring your journey. There's a letter that's going to bring you some closure about whatever happened. The kingdom doesn't chase visitors. It welcomes them. Stay on your path. History is in the making. Class act. These people were acting, being clowns, trying to clown you, but it's like, no. How you gonna clown somebody when you the one who stole something and trying to act like you that person, and now you getting your ass whooped on because of this? You have they've entered your kingdom. It's too late. One love. They talking about you was never supposed to see this. They mad because you travel alone. They didn't want you to see what they was trying to do, and it's just like, man, you're weird. That's why you getting caught up, because we supposed to be seeing what you was doing, and that's just not gonna happen. That authority figure also, that King of Swords, he could work for the justice system, and he knew you was seeing whatever these people was doing, because he was watching you as you was reading your cards or doing whatever you do on, and picking up on what these people are doing. And real recognize real. He recognizes what is real and what's fake. What I said, they getting exposed about this house. What I said, somebody, these people they keep acting like they don't want to get out of this house. They don't want to move. Yeah, they gonna move, all right. These people going in this house, and they whooping this person's ass out the house. The same shit that they tried to do to you is what's happening to them, but they getting their ass whooped out of this house. Like they busting through the door and whooping their ass while they in this house. And just like he back there snoring, somebody back in their bed, they snoring and sleep. They curled up, all nice and shit. Yeah, they getting their ass whooped in they sleep. I don't know if y'all remember that shit like Granny used to do. You used to think you cool slide, thought Granny forgot. Shit. Don't tell Granny you finna go take a shower, get them good ass whooping then. Mm. I'm trying to tell you, somebody getting a good ass whooping. Either they ass in the shower or their ass is in the bed, sleep, chilling, acting like everything all good. This person also could have been living in the house and it still got your name on the damn lease. So the whole time they been paying the damn bill with your name. Stupid shit. Anyway, they getting exposed for this house. Stand in your truth, because they wasn't standing in their truth. They was standing in lies. And you too wise for that. You have insight. You're very observant. Divine timing doesn't need chasing. They are not better than you. That's why they getting whooped. And you gonna sue this person. They don't want to be sued. That's why they don't want to get. They didn't want to get up out of this house. But they are gonna be sued because it belongs to you. It was left to you. You probably ain't even gonna take it for the little equity that you can get out of this house, and you gonna take your money and you gonna get the fuck on, and you ain't gonna tell nobody where the fuck you going either. You ain't gonna tell nobody shit. Just like you ain't telling nobody shit now, you ain't gonna tell their ass nothing. You just, well, the bitch better have my money. You can take the equity for this house, lucrate it, uh, lucrate, make it lucrative. But the child, please, you can just give me the money and I ain't going about my business. I don't want it. For some of y'all, this could also be your grandmama house. So it's like, you ain't gonna want the house because you gonna feel the spirits in the house. It's kind of like the movie Bones, when her son had bought the old hotel that they used to pimp in, and you ain't gonna want this house because she even told her son to take it back. And she was spiritual. She went from being pimp player to being spiritual, and so she could feel the spirit that was in this house. She knew something was wrong. And you ain't gonna want it because you gonna feel it. You gonna feel the spirit that's in this house. I feel the spirit that's in this house. It's kind of like I'm standing outside the house looking about as astonished, but really I'm like standing in front of the house, and like I'm like, I actually had a vision the other day, like standing in front of the house, and they saying this yours, and I'm like, my grandmama said, tear it down, tear it down. It ain't no good. They wanna be free, whatever the spirit is. Just like you be seeing them old shacked up raggedy houses that's sitting way out in the country on the corner nowhere. I seen one before and I felt the spirits in there. It was like they was screaming. I said, damn, they need to tear that bitch down. Y'all remember when they was at the little plantation home, and that bitch caught on fire? People was torn, and you could see the ancestors. They was standing on the balcony. They was happy as hell. They was free. Their spirit was trapped in that house. I don't remember what's that movie with that man that looked like the mad scientist, the black dude, but he used to always tell the little stories and stuff. It was for Halloween, and I can't remember what that show called. But there was an episode of the slave house when they all had them voodoo dolls and shit. They all was voodoo dolls. They was all on painting on the wall and showed all the horror. Also, when I was for my 28th birthday, I went to the Underground Railroad Museum, and they had this big wall, nothing but a big old quilt. I mean, that motherfucker was taller than a 6-foot man. I mean, it was like giant, real big, from the top of the wall all the way down to the bottom of the wall. And the wall is pretty big, but every stitching showed every time frame of black people and slaves and what they had to go through, the houses they lived in, the families, the everything, the music, the whole nine was on that blanket. Somebody stitched it. It was a quilt. But anyways, you rising up, your wisdom is rooted in comfort. They can't come back to you, and they can't come back from this. You remember the seeds that you planted. That's also what you learning, what you remembering as well. There's a seed that you had planted with this person. Maybe you didn't know. You don't want them after this, and they have to confess because you are a seer. You're a high priestess. You see, and you're not hiding your gifts. You're not hiding your gifts from nobody. Hello, everyone. I appreciate everybody who comes on here and they like, comment, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate that y'all come on here. I don't know how many times I'm going to tell you that. See, you watch before you speak. You was watching because your roots. You was watching before you was speaking. The road ahead of you is open. You're like an open book, and you're not scared of these people. Faith fuels your action. Yeah, they tried to use a fake lawyer. That didn't work. That fake lawyer lost his fake ass job. Yeah, and they all done lost their goddamn mind. Yeah, the crown isn't power over another. They wanted the crown because they wanted to have power over you. And it's like, no, there's more to life than that bullshit. Abundance grows from consistency. They weren't being consistent. They didn't want to see y'all together. But it don't matter though. Boxed in. Yeah, they just wanted to hurt you because of some gold. They thought they was getting your abundance. And they thought they was confident. Yeah, but you like, bitch, I'm blowing a whistle. Because your purpose can't be copied. They trying to copy your purpose. Everyone has turned on them. Yeah, they have. Yes, they have. There's a shift that is happening in these people's lives. They wearing jackets. It's hot as hell. What the fuck? They can't sit with you. They will be gone before you. Cherry blossoms. They had people following you around. They all look like clowns. Candyman. They was trying to say your name 3 times in the mirror. People are losing their lives. Duality. Magic school bus. You teaching their ass a magical ass lesson. The crown is taught me what my heartbreak couldn't. Clarity follows consistency. Your journey is your testimony, honey. They can't tell you to stop your testimony. They wanted to keep projecting. They can't project onto you. You're a lighthouse. You're a guide. Okay. The wolf, inner strength, loyalty, intuition, and your hair is what tells the story. Your hair is what the losses of your strands, of your hair or whatever it was, tells the story of what has happened to you. And you're not your hair by Indira Irie. Get my kings and my swords and talk about the darkness that comes with it. That makes me think about Game of Thrones. Yeah, these people want to come in real swift with some kind of communication. There's a Queen of Cups that's in reverse. Somebody was telling some lies on you. And you telling nothing but the truth about what the hell these people did. I guess this was the only card that was flipped like that. I guess it was. Somebody wanted to be your enemy. I can definitely tell you that right now. And they not getting their cake, and they not gonna eat it too. So they ain't gonna eat you and be with everybody else. So absolutely not. You're like, absolutely not. That's probably why they thought that they had the victory over you, and they don't. Again, trying to come in all swift. They can't come in and say nothing to you. You was a faithful lover, so they can't sit here and say that you wasn't. That's why they going through all the hardships that they going through, because they tried to say you wasn't faithful. It's like you're a force to be reckoned with, or you're just an emperor, or there's a father figure that's seeing that you're reflecting, that you've been thinking, that you've been moving on with yourself, or you've been reflecting and thinking. You know, you've been spinning your little balls in your little hand and thinking about how these people stuck in the goddamn matrix looking crazy. There's an emperor here, but he's a devil. He likes men. This emperor likes men, and he does blood rituals and sacrifices and nasty ass shit. He probably likes the red winged women, like eat their coochie when they on their period. That's disgusting. Cause some women get blood clots and shit like that. Like, you telling me you over there? Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna fucking gag, bitch. Ain't no fucking okay. Anyways, the Two of Swords. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like how they was trying to blind you. They didn't want you to see that's what they were doing. That's what they like to do. Is have sex in bloody pee and eat it. The King of Swords is here. Something about the Ace of Letters. Something to do with a letter. The Page of Wands to the Queen of Wands. There could be a Queen of Wands here that probably likes that. To be eaten while they bloody and all that shit. It's some kind of spell that they be doing on this man. Some kind of ritual. They trying to gain some kind of wings. The Ace of Wings. Yeah, they could be saying that they're a fairy. And you like, bitch, I wish you would come over here with that nasty ass shit. I'm gonna knock your fucking head off now. No. Like, that's fucking disgusting. They wanted you to be blinded to some kind of commitment. Traditionalists. Because they do spells and blood rituals and shit like nasty shit like that. And that's what they wanted you to be doing. They wanted you to be into what they into. And you just like, you remember that time I told you I was smelling blood and piss? Somebody don't even wash their coochie. They pissy and bloody. Like, I don't understand what's going on now. It's disgusting. Yeah, this person wanted their cake and eat it too. I think that was the only card that failed. The Ace of Crowns. They was trying to attack you for your crown. Yeah, they was trying to chase you down for your crown. But what did these rituals have to do with you? They're binded to these blood rituals. You didn't conform into these blood rituals that they did. Yeah, you didn't. The Queen of Wands. They wanted you to join them. The Eight of Wands, Eight of Wings, yeah. They was attacking you. That's what I'm saying. Again, with the Page of Swords, they was attacking you and watching you at the same time and seeing if this blood ritual worked. And it's just like, what does that have to do with Scorpio? They didn't bind themselves to you. This person is nasty. You got a lot of information about this person. Like I said, you know these people's secrets. You know their dark, nasty, conniving asses. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, they was trying to trap you. Like I said, they wanted to bind to you. Wanted you to bind to them. Yeah, because of a happily ever after. And you're like, bitch, I'm gonna get my happily ever after. And the world sees that you don't even wear your crown on your head. You got an axe in your hand. You got something. You gonna knock somebody's head off. Like, you're not with all that shit. They was blind to the fact of your wings. You probably have two pairs of wings. The two of wings, two of wands, also being very guarded as well to these people. Yeah, they thought they was Batman. Somebody wanted it. There was a Leo. This is a Leo that's running around here saying that they got a big thing. I don't know. Maybe this person is gay. Maybe this is a girl who's wears a strap. They walk around with a strap on, like they a boy. Yeah, this is a man who wants to be a woman. Then there's a witch, a queen of wands, queen of swords. These people are under judgment. There's a man that wants to be a woman. Then there's a queen of swords. So there's a gay man. Wow. These people can all be fornicating with each other. So there's a gay man, a female that wants to be a man who wears a strap, and then there's a queen of swords who is a witch. I ain't knocking nobody for being gay, but what is y'all doing blood rituals and shit? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Doing magic, and so they eating each other out while they on their period and shit. These are mortals. And that's what you see too. You see that they're very foolish. They was very foolish with doing this blood magic or ritual or some shit. You see that this is what they was trying to do. Very foolish. They're not immortal. They're mortals, meaning they're humans. They humans. They doing human shit. ISIS don't do shit like that. The blood rituals and magic was one of the things, and divination and stuff. And to guide people and mummification and the afterlife, and prepare people for death and all of that shit. But as far as like doing shit like this, like people who are divine, they don't do stuff like this. You protecting your heart from whatever kind of commitment this is, or whatever kind of rituals, or whatever kind of group this is. You protecting your heart. The Four of Swords. Yeah, protecting your heart, like I said, because there's a heart right here in the middle, and these swords are crossing it, and it's like there's a diamond protecting your heart. So your heart, people could think that you're cold-hearted, but you're not. Your heart is full. You still loving, caring, and kind. You're just protecting yourself because these people are devils. There's a Capricorn that wanted to have his cake and eat it too, and thought he was coming to save Catwoman. Not doing no blood rituals. That's why I said there's a man, there's two men, and a woman. So there's a stud, one woman, and two men. Three men, actually. Because there's a woman, a stud, and three men. And the reason why I say there's three men is because I seen the King of Wands. These people were doing blood rituals, drinking each other's blood and eating each other out while they having sex with each other. So they eating each other out, and then they also sucking each other wang to, like, this is some nasty ass, dark ass for the fucking, got my face crawling, itching and shit. Like, what the fuck, bitch? Can't even motherfucking slide these goddamn cars at the goddamn point, child. What the hell? They sharing each other's blood and saliva and kissing each other in the mouth. Like, this some old nasty ass. This reminds me of, I don't know if y'all ever seen MK Ultra. It's a movie. It was on Tubi. I don't know if it's still on there though, but I watched it back in 2023. And there was a scene where they was doing the lab, like they had these people in certain sections and they had experimented on these people on who would react to the drug in a certain kind of way. And so there was one woman, they said she was playing holy, but she actually was a whore. And so they had the drug or whatever on this woman. And so there was a scene where they were inside of an office area, and it was a quick clip or whatever, but everybody was in there fornicating with everybody. It was men on men, women on women. Some people was in the other room, some people was in the office area, and everything was being recorded. So there was a camera everywhere, in every angle of the room. Every motion and stroking and whatever was being recorded. So that's also documentation too. These people been documenting, these rituals and shit that they've been doing, and this sex shit. This is their fate, and this is a fated event. This Ten of Swords, because they did this because they wanted the Ten of Swords you. They thought that they was sacrificing you. No, you're sacrificing yourself. Because I thought that if you sacrifice somebody, I thought you needed that physical person's body. Because isn't that how they do it with mummification? But not really, but if you get what I'm saying. These people are being picked up and being dropped off to wherever. Queen of Cups. Also, you could be saving yourself, but you could have cared for somebody. You could have loved somebody, but not no shit like this. Look, there's an authority figure that's got all the information. There's the King of Swords again. They got all the information on these people. This person can be older, and he can be an older white man with blonde hair. He got 4 swords with him, so he's protected. And also, this could be Archangel Gabriel. He's protected by whatever law officials or whoever is backing him up. He also could see how these people is doing magic, doing magician work or whatever. He also can see that you are the true magician. You are the resourceful garnet, or this person is very resourceful. He has a lot of information on what these people are doing. Look, there go the letters. Heavy on the letters. The 9 of letters. There's some letters that somebody had wrote you. Some of these letters, they have not been opened. But there's one that has been opened that was a love letter. Somebody was expressing how they felt about you. They could have been apologizing or sorry or something. There's a King of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who loves you. Whoever this person is, either they in jail or they in the military or something, and they, cross seas some goddamn where they can't contact you. And they love you, and they sent you a love letter. There's other letters here too. The 5 of Swords. These people are very well hollow because they thought they had the victory over you. Somebody also, if they're in the military, either they can be in water or they can be across seas. Somebody is looking over all these letters. Like I said, also somebody could be in jail because this could be a warden or something that's looking over these letters, reading them. Ten of Crowns. How this person created a family or wants a family with you or whatever. Or they could be talking about your family. This person sees how very balanced you are. And how when you flutter, it's like you flutter away. It's like you leave this pattern behind you. It's a balancing act. Temperance. The Lamb of God. Sheep. You're guiding his herd. You know how to balance out your light and your dark. That's that balance. From dusk to dawn, dawn to death, or whatever it says. The Knight of Letters. Yeah, these people are doing blood rituals. They could have been opening up these letters and doing rituals over these letters and shit. Probably this star, this Aquarius. And they change so goddamn much. They don't even stay the same. They could wear different kind of hair pieces and shit like that. They don't even stay the same. These letters. Yeah, they was trying to cause a tower, but this is a fated event. When it comes down to this Ten of Swords, it was meant to happen because people done connected the dots and figured out who the Little Dipper is. Five of Wings. Five of Crowns. Yeah, that's the truth about this emperor that was trying to have people come up against you. Some of these letters, they could have been poisoned. Like I said, yeah, people done put their fingerprints and evidence and all kinds of shit from these blood rituals and shit. It's got blood all over it. All kinds of shit that these goddamn people were fucking doing about this truth, about this love situation. It's two hearts that share this sword. You and another person's heart, y'all both share the sword of truth. This emperor, he could be an authority figure, or this person could be a baby father or a father. He could be a Virgo. He doesn't have to be an Aries, or he can have Aries in his chart. Yeah. This person ain't no fool neither. He's an immortal just like you. He's not mortal. He's not human. Nothing's human about him. They wanted to stop this wish fulfillment, stop this this fated event from happening. That's what they wanted to stop. Yeah, but fate is happening with this Nine of Cups when it comes down to this Hermit. Somebody wants to fight these people. They want to throw bows with these people because they told lies and they wasn't telling the truth. And you and this person, this Hermit energy, y'all both are telling the truth. This person could be like Batman. They love you. Batman was in love with Catwoman. I don't know what the fuck you mean, but he was in love with Catwoman. And that's what this warden or whoever this person is at work in the judicial system, that's what they looking over in these letters. Again, that sort of truth. You and this person are telling the truth. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with whatever the hell these criminals were goddamn trying to do. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with this. And if this person ain't locked up, they, like I said, they somewhere across seas or some shit. They somewhere where they probably was somewhere. That's also what this authority warden or the chief director or whatever is figuring out, that you and this person are innocent. Y'all ain't have nothing to do with whatever the fuck these goddamn people were goddamn doing. Y'all wouldn't have been around. Neither one of y'all was around. I'm gonna get these. Hold up. What is that? I think they're my Uno cards. Damn. Well, I thought that them is the Uno cards. Shit. I ain't reaching all the way back over there now. Ain't doing all that. There's a house that definitely belongs to you. Maybe this person got you a house. This card is, these decks so damn big. Motherhood, lioness. They could be talking about how good of a mother you are, or they was trying to say that you're a bad mother. Yeah, but you don't even dress like none of the women that are trying to say that you're a bad mother. You don't dress like them people. Show me a country girl and that's a fact. Can I tell you my story? The Matrix don't work on you no more. These group of men that's stuck in the Matrix, they can't trick you to have no baby. It's just so that they can gain money off of you and then sacrifice the child. They get paid and then they'll sacrifice the child. Put some shit in your damn drink and then sacrifice the goddamn child. It's crazy. That's what they do. That's exactly what they be doing. All right, I'm gonna split the big baby. That group of men, they can't do this. Yeah, motherhood. They was trying to sacrifice your motherhood or play with your sacral or some shit, just so that they can do this for money, and they can't. Probably because they blocked because you having a child with somebody else, or yeah, because you having a child with whoever your person is. Yeah, and they got it. You having a child with whoever your person is, they got to exit. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, they got to leave. They got to exit. They got to move on. Yeah, because you done cleared your sins. Stacy, you got a brother that done beat this person up. Now, whoever this person is, they scared. This Queen of Wands, they scared of you now because your brother done beat this person up. White, because you're pure. Somebody could be white. They think they know all about you. Yeah, whoever this white person is or these white people is, they don't know nothing. They dying on the inside. They didn't want you to be a guy because you're a woman. Child fucking please. They wanted you to act black, and it's like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I ain't no actor, and I ain't getting paid to do this shit. You're meeting your true love, and these people are bitter, and they can't be bitter. Bitter bitch. Because the only bitterness that I like is lemons with some salt and mustard. Shit. Fuck. They sour in the face. You can handle the sourness. You probably, me, I eat lemons with salt. Like I said, I can handle the sourness. I can't, it ain't gonna make me do all that. These people looking all crazy. I used to eat sour heads when I was a damn kid. Tongue be broad in a bitch eating them motherfuckers. Used to eat the hell out of sour heads. Lemon heads too. Somebody's last name could be Lemonhead. This that throwback love. This that from that back in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day. What else you got to tell me? And this is a yes. Not a maybe, no, or nothing. Yeah. Back in the day. Do you remember when we were kids? When we did this? Do you remember? Somebody was trying to battle your grandmama. Aiko ane. Giacomo Fino anale. Giacomo Finale. Talking about it now. She said, My grandma, she gonna set your flag on fire. Talking about hey now. Aiko ane, Giacomo fino anale, Giacomo finale. That's the Dixie Cups. They only wanted him because they seen you with him. Yeah, and you seen everything that they were doing. You seen that they was trying to do that shit. You like, child, ups and downs. Somebody 38 years old, welcome to hell. At least they thought. Yeah, no, they did this 10 years in broad daylight. Somebody is happy for their babies. The Page of Swords, yes, and they watching. They watching you and watching your belly grow and watching all the types of shit that you goddamn doing, watching the babies and all that stuff. Yeah, they happy about this. They're happy about this. They thought they was hiding money. No, they not. They have to leave you the fuck alone. For real. Why? Because you're the star. They have to leave you alone. And this group of men, him, they in reverse. They thought that they was gonna make some money off of you and get you pregnant and make money off of you, and it's just like, no. They thought they was gonna have you have all their babies and all this shit, and it's just like, child, please. They over there fighting demons like hell. Take a walk in the park. These niggas swear they got money. They ain't got no money. They ain't got nothing. Nothing. They don't have money. It's a it's a dead chapter. Pickles. You too anointed. Flex. Somebody likes the way that you flex with no effort. I'm hearing step, then slide. Then step, then slide. I don't know what that song called. Dude up. He said step, then slide, then turn or some shit. He said, I ain't talking about that R. Kelly song. It's one of them get down songs. And Cupid sings that same song, Cupid Shuffle, when he was saying left, right, kick your foot, all that junk. It's the same thing, but then you flex like you would if you was flexing on that song. Hit her with the flex, hit her with that flex, hit her with the flex, and now we flex. I bet you won't. Somebody like that you be dancing. But anyways, unseen, unheard, and unspoken. That's what they wanted you to be. Unseen, unheard, and unspoken. But they run around here talking about her body. Look at her body. It looks so good. And they thought you was going to be Lisa Ray trying to pay for your college tuition. Stripping. Okay. This will be, your person will be, will this person bring you peace? Okay. Or they just focus on your body. Yeah, your body was a money maker. But there's only one you. They still need you to goddamn make the goddamn money. You like, bitch, I ain't shaking shit for no damn money. You sent a motherfucker a video you shaking your ass, and that was just privacy for you and that person. And they took it as, oh, she's a stripper. We showing everybody. Make that money. Everybody's throwing ones. Okay, then, where my money at then, bitch? Since you did all that. See, you got motion for days. They probably talking about your booty. Got motion for days. So they just trying to figure out. You still trying to figure out where the fuck my money at, though. The fuck, bitch? The angels talk to them in their dreams. This person initials is L, T, P, A, and K. Somebody's packing, okay? They try to say you had dry skin. You ain't got no dry skin, but somebody's suffocating and their lips dry. Yeah, they lips dry as shit because they over there suffocating, can't breathe. Breathe, bitch. Breathe. Go get you a little brown bag. Look, they not laughing now because they over there suffocating. I can't breathe. Oh my God. They lost in the sauce. But they over here, they talking about marry me. They talking about let's get married. They want you to marry them. They suffocating like a bitch. They like, I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. Stock is playing. What the fuck is you doing? Child. This is very interesting at the end, I guess I can say. This cover think you talk too goddamn much. Now they over here they come talking talking too damn much. Don't nobody care about you. You mad because your motherfucking ass can't make no money and want people to keep having your baby so you can hide the fact that you fucking gay, just and then make money off of somebody and exploit them and make them look like they something that they ain't motherfucking is. You done destroyed all these goddamn people lives, and yeah, bitch, come on now. You just the one that ain't dead, Scorpio. These people showing you what the hell they look like on the outside. Bunch of damn demons, a bunch of damn goblins, gremlins and shit. Brave. Somebody 55. You're so pretty on your throne. They really thought you were dumb. And you like, bitch, you a stupid asshole if you think that. They created war. So they better be ready to handle that shit. Can you handle that shit? Handle that shit. Handle the shit. The shit. The shit. The shit. Handle that shit. Y'all just don't know. I'm finna go sleep. Be so good, honey, and get up in the morning and do what I got to do. I got up kind of early this morning. I got up at like 6:30. I've been sleeping in a little bit, like to about a little bit for me is like 8 or 9. The most is by 8:30. But honestly, like I've been sleeping in just a little bit for the haters. So it's like, why the fuck would I be arguing with a bitch who ain't doing half the shit that I'm doing? You run around here doing all that old crazy shit. I'm living a civilized life like a regular citizen supposed to be, instead of being a fucking criminal. I ain't no damn criminal, and I don't want to be one. And I thank God that he ain't put me ass in the category of being no damn criminal neither. He told me to take this path. I said, okay, that sounds much better than me being a criminal, a stripper, a thought, a crackhead, and all kinds of other motherfucking shit, and sell your body and every damn thing else, child. Please. Motherfuckers trying to make you look like you a hoe because you sleeping at a hotel room. Well, where the fuck else am I supposed to sleep at? I'm just trying to fucking figure it out. I invite somebody over, your ass. Yeah, they tried to document everything, and it's like, bitch, there ain't nothing to documentate. What you documenting? Me sleeping in the car? You gonna help me get a place? Oh, you don't think so? They was trying to track you with the IP address and all that shit, bitch. Your name is not Tip, cause who the fuck do you think you is? I was watching a video earlier. I don't know if y'all been seeing them videos of King and Damon and T.I., all of them talking, and people be in the comments, they be like, it's like T.I. talking to himself. Which it is, because they conversation be funny as shit. But it's like T.I. got a great relationship with his kids. Like, honestly, he got a lot of them, but he got a great relationship with his children. And like, especially his boys. Like, they might, yeah. But I remember King now. King had a little mouth on T.I. jacked his ass up. What the fuck did T.I. say? It's that one damn word that he'll say that you know he ain't playing at this point. I think he say something about, boy, who do you think you talking to? Or something. It's the way he said. It's funny though. But he ain't playing. The bitch better have my money. Whoever, somebody between 55, 45, Bones. I was talking about that earlier. What beef? Yeah, they was wrong about you. They can't get close to you at all. That's why you ain't standing by them. This coven, child, please. They whooping and hollering, talking about stand by me. And you just like, bitch, ain't nobody standing by you. Don't help these people. Your family brought this person to you. Now they talking about freaky fantasy, dancing for money. Do what you want me to do. They like, I'll do whatever you want me to do. And you just like, bitch, I don't want that L ass juice. I don't want that L. Shit. They fighting for you in the 5D. I'm talking about the coven. You don't want whatever this dirty ass coven trying to give you dirt water. And this person probably ain't giving you no dirt water. People with pretty hearts get their heart broken the most. They was playing in your energy. He understands what you're going through. The court knows that your mother is a problem. All that plan got them nothing. They tried to say that you was a karmic. You're not karmic. They tried to talk about how you don't wash your ass. You do wash your ass. Your mother will never work again. When, who, where, how. That's what they're going to be asking because they scared of your gifts. This coven got to give up on you. They done gave up because they did this over money and they're losers. And they lost just to get some money. They didn't even put in no work. And the time has come. That's why everybody's going broke. Your husband's coming to get you. And everybody knows they sick. They could have tried to say that your husband was sick or something like that. Yeah, they tried to say that you was lame. But it's time for them to lay down. Because they the ones that's lame. Loving yourself first. They was trying to say that you was open like a 7-Eleven. Love was never lost. You wish you never met them, or they wish they never met this person. Yeah, this tape of you is not going around anymore because, yeah, these people are being locked up for putting this tape out on you. Your person is very protective of you. Also, that's what is being said in them letters as well. Taking out a whole bloodline. People are keeping you safe from these people so that you can have this 9 of Cups. And this is a wake-up call for a lot of people because they thought that they was going to have a round of applause, make your ass clap and all that shit. Thought they was getting some money. No, cuckoo, cocoa puss head ass, penniless. Yeah, they heart gave your heart to the wrong people. They can't leave you. He can't leave you alone. This person, he might be your lover, but child, please. They should have just told you that he was your lover. And the time is now. So they didn't want to tell you that this person was actually your lover. They wanted to keep on playing and do all this. And I'm going to keep stealing. And I'm going to take that. And you going to take this. And we just all going to take it. The whole time you out here being a damn star. You being a star. And you ain't connected to nobody. You going through a renewal. Renewing yourself. That's what you're doing. So you're being single. Yeah, and you know these people are losers. They milkshake ain't bringing shit to the damn yard but war. This will hurt you deep. So they know that this ain't gonna hurt you as much as they think. Somebody trying to know signing some papers. You ready to sign them papers? Papers. They like, this your portion, but he got married to somebody else because we were trying to be funny. Yeah. And you just like, bitch, I don't care about that shit. Fuck that goddamn person. At this goddamn point, I don't know why I keep going. I always keep going. Probably because, like I said, I don't make no videos. I get on live. I give y'all a full course motherfucking meal, bitch. We better be unhungry. You better be ready to go to bed after I'm done. Look, lights done went out. You better be ready to go to bed when I'm done. Look, the King of Swords and the 2 of Cups. But they're in the 2 of Pentacles. They juggling their finances. They holding on to the little bit that they got. And that's the fucking truth. What else does Scorpio need to know before we get up out of here? What else? What else? What else do you want to know, Scorpio? Because we know everybody's sacred. Yeah, these people are fools. And they're not independent. They thought that they was getting this. They thought they wanted people to be fooled by their independence. It's the other way around. The Fool card and independence in reverse. They wanted people to be fooled by their independence, but they was never independent. They was stealing from you and other people. They was stealing from hardworking people to present themselves as independent. Yeah, and they created illusions around your independence, trying to say that you wasn't. Yeah, but they also see that you're not in the 7 of Pentacles. There's not like a little bit. The world, they didn't want the world to see you. They was trying to stop you from moving on. These people are fools. The sun is here. The exposure is coming out. How this Emperor in reverse created these illusions with this Queen of Wands. Scorpio, these people are a mess. They tried to say that you wasn't independent. They tried to say that you was out here shaking your ass for money. And it's just like, what? There's a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The People ain't looking at this person no more. People don't see them as an outstanding person anymore to the world. They see them as a motherfucking a hating ass bitch. Yeah, these people are foolish trying to take leaps of faith, and it's like you're not hanging on to nothing. The Two of Wands. Yeah, they thought they was offering you up to the devil because of how independent you are. They was trying to offer you stuff, offer you up, just kept trying to sacrifice your child. The illusion is that you ain't just holding on to the little bit that you goddamn got, and you ain't holding on to your last breath and dying death. You ain't dead, you're alive. There's an Empress in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Lovers in reverse. Well, damn. There's a Queen of Swords here. These people are burdened and they under judgment. This could also, Queen of Pentacles could be your mother, but there's an Empress in reverse. So somebody's baby mama. This could be a couple. There's an Emperor and an Empress that's in reverse. And there's a Queen of Wands involved in this. This ain't you, Scorpio. These people don't love themselves. That's what the hell that is. Because the Queen of Wands could also be you. But a Queen of Wands also is this Emperor's baby mama. They thought that they was betraying you and stopping you from moving forward. But they didn't betray you. Ain't no Ten of Swords. Ain't no death happened to you. Nothing happened to you. They tried to present themselves as they was you. This Emperor had this woman being your copycat who's a Queen of Wands, who actually be giving it out. They wanted you to be offering you up to the devil to leave you stuck in the hangman position, so you wouldn't be able to move forward. They did this because you look younger than what you are, or they were doing this. Emperor in reverse was doing this since you was young, since you met them when you was young. Now you grown, the Six of Cups. They also could have been doing this to you and your child. The Star in reverse to this Queen of Wands. People ain't looking up to this person. They don't see them as no star. They see them as a false, phony person. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. They don't love themselves neither. And now I guess with the Nine of Swords in reverse, I guess they don't care. They don't love themselves and they don't care about what they did. The Magician is in reverse. This Leo is in reverse. Trying to do magic but ain't got no strength. Can't do nothing over you because they can't control you. Can't put you in no third party situation. They tried to say that you was with them. No, you was not. You was not there. This King of Swords in reverse that tried to say that you was in a third party with them. No, you're not. This could be somebody's baby mama who's the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. They relationship, they money, they foundation, everything is in reverse. It's falling to shit. Because it wasn't nothing but shit. It was like Hansel and Gretel. They went to go see a witch and thought it was candy. They thought this shit was sweet. That's what the hell they thought this shit was. The Five of Cups. They wanted you to be left out in the cold. And now they burdened because you ain't. You ain't. You surviving and doing whatever the hell you need to goddamn do for your damn self. They was telling lies. Telling lies and keeping secrets. Lying and saying that you in a relationship with them and shit like that. No, you ain't. That was a lie. That was a secret. They wanted people to hold on to this and believe this shit. Hell no. And then they was trying to be sneaky. They can't be sneaky around you and can't be sneaky around this moon neither. Because you see what the hell they doing. You see they trying to cover up the illusion. Because you know also the devil is a damn lie. There's a Capricorn in reverse, which could be this Queen of Pentacles. These people are definitely under judgment, child. They're being judged for what the hell they did. False marriages, false allegations, false. And for this magic that they goddamn did to put this Two of Cups situation in the goddamn reverse So this person doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, and then to keep you stuck in a relationship that you don't want to be in, or in a relationship with somebody. Yeah, this created nothing but a tower. Nothing but a tower. And the chaos. These people don't love themselves, misalignment, all kinds of damn shit. Again, with the energy of them not loving themselves. They were jealous. They were jealous, so they caused this death. Tower death. That's you creating an ending. There's there's no protection for these people. They they can't hide or whatever, because people see them, how they try to attack you with the justice system, trying to play with your heart. There's a Queen of Swords here. People don't see this person as attractive anymore. They don't see them as good looking, and they damn sure don't see them as a high priestess, because they ain't see this coming about their finances being in reverse. Because god damn, it's like somebody pushed me. They finances being in reverse, like I fucking said, because they was trying to collaborate and shit with a Sagittarius and a Queen of Cups to come up against you. And that shit didn't damn work, to be creative, and that didn't work. You loving on yourself. There's a King of Cups who wanted this fortune, ain't get no fortune. They could be coming out of that Two of Pentacles energy. They can't move forward, so no, they not. They ain't juggling, but people ain't paying them no mind. And they ain't celebrating with this person no more. They don't want wish fulfillment. They was trying to trap people. That didn't work. This community's in reverse. This coven or this hierophant, this commitment, whatever's in reverse. All these people's are lies and cheats and thieves. With this Four of Wands here, I see everybody going to damn jail for what the hell they did, because they was trying to keep the truth from coming out and being unraveled. Now they trying to hide their face because they wanted to be taken care of. Ain't nobody trying to take care of these people. They wanted to be protected from these lies that this Leo was goddamn saying, trying to scare you and trying to attack you, but they couldn't attack you because you know the truth about this King of Pentacles that's in the Page of Wands. Shook, spooked, because their success is falling. The Two of Swords, or how this person is seeing how everything is being played out. King of Wands. These people is giving fishy offers. It was giving all kinds of fishy offers. These people are definitely under judgment, and they in a tower because they was doing magic to stop you from having success. And now that they know that you see them, they can't do anything about it. But they is going to jail, even though regardless the truth has already came out. So it's not like they can stop what is being revealed, because they're being shown for who the hell they are. Also, there could be a Queen of Swords telling the truth about what these people did and how they was trying to be a devil. They definitely under judgment because they was doing magic, and they burdened by this magic because the shit is coming back to them. Because they can't be sneaky around you no more, because they don't know where the fuck you are. They trying to figure out where you at so that they can get near you. But these people don't love themselves, and they damn sure didn't care, or that Queen of Pentacles didn't care about what the hell they was doing to you. They wanted you to be an Empress in reverse. Somebody who's just freely giving it out. Like this Emperor that's in reverse. But that was an illusion over your independence. Was trying to say that you wasn't independent. They was all foolish for the devil. The devil is a lie when it comes down to being a fool. They wanted you to be a fool. 444, you're protected from these people. You get the chance to move on and walk away from these people, and they upset because they have to go down for the foolish acts and foolish games that they was playing with you, your children, and your life. So it's always great, Scorpio, when you come on here and we listen. Oh, but y'all, I'm finna set up my campground, and man, Buddy finna go bed because he back there. He ready to go sleep too. He already be sleep. So I will see you guys on the next one. It's always love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.